Section 2. Police Operation. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to find out how you can volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Alex Bowie, Woodbridge, Virginia. August 20th, 2006. Police Operation by H. Beam Piper. Section 2. They walked briskly back to the barnyard, Strawmeyer following them, still vociferating about the wrongs of the farmer at the hands of a cynical and corrupt state government. They climbed into the state police car, the sergeant and the private in front and Parker into the rear, laying his camera on the seat beside a Winchester carbine. "Weren't you pretty short with that fellow back there, Steve?" the sergeant asked as the private started the car. "Not too short. I don't like to use profane language," Parker mimicked the bereaved heifer owner, and then he went on to specify, "I'm morally certain that he's shot at least 4 illegal deer in the last year. When and if I ever get anything on him, he's going to be sorrier for himself than he is now." "They're the characters that always beef their heads off," the sergeant agreed. "You think that whatever this did was on the same as the others?" "Yes, the dog must have jumped at it while it was eating at the heifer. Same superficial scratches down about the head, and deep cuts on the throat or belly. The bigger the animal, the farther front the big slashes occur. Evidently something grabs them by the head with the front claws, and slashes with the hind claws. That's why I think it's a bobcat." "You know," the private said, "I saw a lot of wounds like that during the war. My outfit landed on Mindanao, where the guerrillas had been active, and this looks like bolo work to me." "The surplus stores are full of machetes and jungle knives," the sergeant continued. "I think I'll call up Doc Winters at the county hospital and see if all his squirrel fodder is present and accounted for." "But most of the livestock was eaten at, like the heifer," Parker objected. "By definition, nuts have abnormal tastes," the sergeant replied, "or the eating might have been done later by foxes." "I'd hope so. That'd let me out." "Ha! Listen to the man," the private howled, stopping the car at the end of the lane. "He thinks a nut with a machete and a Tarzan complex is just good clean fun." "Which way, now?" "Well, let's see." The sergeant had unfolded a quadrangle sheet. The game protector leaned forward to look at it over his shoulder. The sergeant ran a finger from one of another a series of variously colored crosses which had been marked on the map. "Monday night, over here on Copperhead Mountain, that cow was killed," he said. "The next night, at about 10 o'clock, the sheep flock was hit, on this side of Copperhead, right about here. Early Wednesday night, that mule got slashed up in the woods in the back of Weston Farm. It was only slightly injured, must have kicked the what's-it and got away. But the what's-it wasn't too badly hurt, because a few hours later, it hit that turkey flock in Reimer Farm. And last night it did that." He jerked a thumb over his shoulder at the Strawmeyer farm. "See, following the ridges, working toward the southeast, avoiding open ground and killing only at night, could be a bobcat at that. Or Jinx Maniac with the machete," Parker agreed. "Let's go up by Hindman's Gap and see if we can see anything." End of Section 2.